I can't turn a blind eye to Jaire Alexander almost going to the Atlanta Falcons. I can't. You want to know why? Because it was more than just a rumor. There were serious discussions about the possibility of Alexander joining Atlanta. And when we think about who Alexander is, and when we think about the shaky secondary that Atlanta has going into this season, if Alexander joined, he would have bolstered that secondary. He would have bolstered it. We could be making a conversation about AJ Terrell and Jaire Alexander being the best cornerback duo in the NFL. Now, there were issues with his health. Since 2021, out of 68 games that Jaire could have played, he only missed or played 34. Let me say that again because I stuttered really bad. 34 out of 68 games Jaire Alexander played since 2021. Let me say that again because I feel like I said that wrong again. Jaire Alexander played 34 out of a possible 68 games since 2021. There are issues with his health. The concerns about his availability were real. But he's just like Kawhi Leonard. When they do play, they are arguably top 5 in their respective position. Now, in this case, Jaire Alexander being a cornerback is a skill position. He would be top 5 in his skill position. Kawhi Leonard would be top 5 in basketball. But I appreciate Terry Fontenot, and I appreciate the effort that he put in. I appreciate the mindset that he wasn't satisfied with all the moves that they made this season, this offseason. That's not to say that the talent that they have drafted, that the talent that they got in undrafted free agency, that's not to say that they weren't any good. Hello, the Atlanta Falcons low-key won the draft. But Terry Fontenot said, no, I feel like we need one more piece to get us over that hump. And he felt that Jaire Alexander was that missing piece, specifically to help with that secondary. But all hope isn't lost. All hope is not lost, ladies and gentlemen. You want to know why? Because there's so much to look forward to this season. I'm excited to see what Jeff Ulbrich is going to do with this defense. I'm excited to see what Billy Bowman Jr. and Xavier Watts, who, by the way, is one of the most decorated players in the history of Notre Dame's football program. I'm excited to see what they do under the tutelage of Jesse Bates, who, might I add, is, and I think this goes without saying, is the best safety in the NFL. I'm excited to see what Kobe Bryant is going to do. I really am. There's so much to look forward to on both the defensive side of the ball and the offensive side of the ball. I'm excited to see what my guy Simeon Barrow is going to do. I'm excited to see what Jalen Walker and what James Pierce Jr. are going to do. There's so much to look forward to. But I tip my hat to Terry Fontenot because he wasn't satisfied with the potentials of this group. Not saying that he shouldn't be satisfied. The way he drafted this season, this offseason, anybody would be satisfied with that. But I tip my hat to Terry Fontenot because even though he didn't get him, even though the Falcons didn't get Jaire Alexander, I still tell myself, even though we didn't get him, it still shows the urgency of Terry Fontenot and the fact that they're willing to go this far to change the narrative that so many fans from different NFL fan bases already have of the Falcons. And I'm here for it. I love it.